Episode 28, The Unveiling. The truth about the Oku people and their connection to the rainforest is revealed, shedding light on the origins of the transformation and the path forward. The heart-shaped tree, once a symbol of hope and renewal, now stood as a testament to the profound changes sweeping the planet. Its pulsating energy, a beacon in the night sky, was a constant reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. Anya and her team, the guardians of this transformation, were at the precipice of a new era. As the rainforest stabilized, new discoveries emerged. Hidden deep within the ancient city, they found a chamber filled with holographic projections. These visual narratives told the story of the Oku people, a civilization far more advanced than previously imagined. The Oku, it transpired, were not merely inhabitants of the rainforest, but its architects. They were beings of profound spiritual connection, capable of manipulating the natural world on a scale previously thought impossible. The heart-shaped tree was their creation, a living conduit for the planet's energy. However, their knowledge had come at a terrible cost. In their quest for perfection, they had inadvertently unleashed forces they could not control. The crystal, the heart of the city, was a desperate attempt to rectify their mistake, a last-ditch effort to save their world. The Oku had vanished, not because of war or disease, but because they had ascended. Their consciousness merged with the rainforest itself. They became the forest, the trees, the creatures. Their legacy was not in ruins or relics, but in the very fabric of the living world. Anya and her team realized the magnitude of this discovery. They were not merely caretakers of the rainforest, they were its inheritors. The Oku's knowledge was their birthright, a responsibility they could not ignore. But with this newfound knowledge came a deep sense of unease. The rainforest was changing rapidly, evolving at an accelerated pace. What if the Oku's plan had unintended consequences? What if the transformation was not entirely benevolent? The team delved deeper into the ancient texts, searching for answers. They discovered a prophecy, a warning about a coming darkness, a force that would seek to exploit the rainforest's power for its own ends. The prophecy spoke of a shadow, a being of pure evil, that would rise from the depths of the earth. This entity would seek to control the planet, to bend it to its will, and it would use the rainforest's energy to achieve its dark purpose. Fear gripped the team. They had defeated one threat, only to face another, more terrifying. The heart-shaped tree, once a symbol of hope, now seemed to be a battleground, a place where the forces of light and darkness would clash. The revelation of the Oku people's fate cast a long shadow over the rainforest. Their sacrifice, their transformation into the very essence of the forest, was a testament to their love for their home. But it also painted a chilling picture of the challenges to come. The prophecy of a shadow entity, a dark force seeking to control the planet, became a haunting reality. As the rainforest continued its transformation, strange occurrences intensified. Unidentified aerial phenomena appeared with increasing frequency, their behavior erratic and unpredictable. Seismic activity grew more violent, and the weather became increasingly extreme. Anya and her team, now more than ever, felt the weight of their responsibility. They were the last line of defense against the encroaching darkness. They had to understand the nature of this shadow entity, its origins and its goals. Their research led them to a hidden chamber deep within the heart-shaped tree. It was a place of immense power, a nexus between the physical and spiritual realms. Inside, they found a series of holographic projections depicting the history of the planet and the rise and fall of ancient civilizations. Among these records, they discovered the origins of the shadow entity. It was a being of pure energy, born from the primordial chaos that preceded creation. It had been banished to the void, but had found a way to return, drawn to the planet's core. The rainforest, with its immense life force, was the perfect host for the shadow entity. It was feeding on the planet's energy, growing stronger with each passing day. If it were allowed to reach its full power, it would consume the world, plunging it into eternal darkness. Anya and her team realized the magnitude of the threat. They were facing a battle for the soul of the planet, a conflict that would determine the fate of all life. The heart-shaped tree, once a symbol of hope, now stood as the last line of defense. The heart-shaped tree, once a beacon of hope, now pulsed with a sinister energy. The shadow entity, a malevolent force of pure darkness, was gaining strength, its influence spreading like a malignant tumor across the planet. Anya and her team stood at the precipice, the fate of the world hanging in the balance. The battle for the soul of the planet had begun. It was a conflict unlike any other, a clash between light and darkness, creation and destruction. The rainforest, once a symbol of life, had become the battlefield, its energy the prize. Anya and her team, along with the remnants of the Oku people and a growing number of allies from around the world, prepared for the final confrontation. They knew that victory would not be easy. The shadow entity was a force of unimaginable power, capable of bending reality to its will. As the final battle approached, the world held its breath. Extreme weather events intensified, economies collapsed, and chaos reigned. Yet, amidst the despair, a flicker of hope remained. People around the globe were awakening to the crisis, uniting in a common cause. The confrontation took place in the heart of the rainforest, at the base of the heart-shaped tree. It was a battle of epic proportions, a clash of cosmic forces. The sky was ablaze with unnatural lights. The earth trembled with each exchange of power. Anya and her team, surrounded by their allies, stood as a shield against the encroaching darkness. The shadow entity manifested as a colossal, shadowy figure, its form distorted and menacing. Its eyes, burning with an otherworldly intensity, seemed to pierce the soul. The battle raged for what seemed like an eternity. The rainforest fought back, its energy surging to meet the onslaught. The heart-shaped tree, the ultimate weapon in this cosmic war, pulsed with a blinding light. Anya, drawing on the strength of the forest and the support of her companions, faced the shadow entity. It was a battle of wills, a contest between light and darkness, creation and destruction. In that moment, she realized that the outcome would determine not only the fate of the planet but the very nature of existence. With a final surge of power, Anya channeled the energy of the rainforest through her body. The light emanating from her was blinding, a beacon of hope in the face of despair. The shadow entity, unable to withstand the onslaught, began to dissipate, its power waning. As the last vestiges of darkness faded, a new dawn broke. The rainforest, healed and reborn, stood as a testament to the indomitable spirit of life. The planet, scarred but resilient, began its journey towards a new era, an era of balance and harmony.